I found out that my fiancée was cheating on me before our marriage. So this is my first post, so forgive any mistakes, I'll be vague with the dates. I, 25M, have been with this girl for a couple of years, and we got engaged at the beginning of the year with all her and mine extended family. She always told me she had one boyfriend many years ago, and was single for a while before meeting me. She lives 2 hours away from me. I had no reason to doubt her, and at first she gave me no reason to do so. A few months ago a guy 1, wrote on Insta to me telling me about her past, and I asked for any proof and he told me to find them by myself, but after that he gave me few names and an Insta ID, guy 2. I asked guy 2 if what guy 1 told me was true, he denied everything, and when I told my ex-fiancée she also denied it. For the last month I was always skeptical about her, but then I decided to trust her, and maybe that guy 1 was just trying to mess up my mind. And then this morning guy 2 contacted me with another ID and asked my number. Then he told me everything, for how many years even before knowing me they were together, how many guys she had, and then he sent me photos, videos and audios. I asked him for dates to make sure it was after we got engaged, then he sent me a video and the screenshot of the date and time when he took the video. In the video she was without any clothes, and was using her phone. He also sent suggestive photos of her with the ring I gave her. I went to check the messages of that date with her, and at the exact time of the video, she was messaging with me, while she was with guy 2 in the hotel. After that I went out and called my friend and talked with him. He calmed me down and said to verify again that everything guy 2 sent me was true. So we double-checked everything, and then I went home and stayed in my car for 3 hours waiting for my dad to come home from work. Meanwhile she called me, and we talked, and then I said, "You know, I'm happy today, I feel very lucky." She asked me why and I told her to wait few hours. Then I saw my dad and told him everything. He seemed calm at first. And we went inside and he told my mom. I didn't tell her anything before because she suffers from depression, and man, I saw my mom and dad crying for the first time. They loved this girl, called her their second child, every time they meet they used to give her gift and money, then my mom called her mom. And everything went down. Calls, messages from her parents. She called me and I sent her every proof this guy 2 sent me. She denied everything, totally trying to gaslight me. I told her to check the videos and photos etc. And then her parents asked to talk with me and I said no. She still said she only loves me, will only marry me, or she will never. Then I hung up and my parents took my phone and sent the proofs to her parents. And no more calls. We were supposed to get married in December. I don't know why or for what reason Thid guy 2 contacted me now, but wanted to thank him, but he blocked me, so, well, now I'm in my bed and waiting for I don't know. Congratulations on what you have dodged. Ella didn't deserve you, brother. Now make sure you get that ring back, sell it and take your dad out to dinner with the money to celebrate your freedom from that narcissist who cheated on you. As curious as it is, for your purposes, her motivations don't really matter as long as the information is accurate, which it appears to be. When she says she only loves you, she is either lying or this is how she treats the person she loves, neither of which is a good quality in a partner. Call off any wedding plans you may have made and don't fall for false promises or couples therapy. She did this after she agreed to marry you. This is as loyal as she is going to get and it has failed miserably. It's time to break up with her. You may not want to announce what happened, but I wouldn't lie to anyone who asks. OP, thank you. I already contacted my uncle in my home country to cancel everything. I don't buy it. I'm so sorry, and how traumatizing. Proof is proof, and if those videos and photos were not sent to you, you know she is a liar. I had Snapchats, pictures, and so much proof, but he cried and said it was one time he was sorry, etc. I took him back to find out he never stopped seeing her and refused to change shifts or stations where they worked. I know the pain is terrible and you are probably in the fetal position, but she doesn't deserve you. You are very young and there is a girl who will appreciate everything about you. My parents also loved my ex-spouse and were crushed because he promised to treat me like a queen because I treated him so well. Just sorry she got caught. Lean on your family and let them take care of the wedding preparations. Sending you a big hug. I think this is the only information you need. He also sent suggestive pictures of her wearing the ring I gave her. That's it, that's all you really need to know about her. What kind of woman does that? She's not someone you should get involved with or certainly marry. She lied to you about those men because she thought you would be the better choice and she wants to bury her past. I can understand that, but didn't bury it. Is cheating on you. I think these guys contacted you because they are still interested in her and are probably seeing her. You know one of them definitely is. She is not marriage material, unfortunately, sorry. There are better girls who will be loyal out there for you. You have done nothing wrong here, this is not your fault, you were just duped by a good liar. Don't let anyone try to talk you into being with her, she is a pain machine. Update, my fiancée cheated on me before we got married. So Monday morning I found out that my fiancée, ex-now, was cheating on me with her ex-boyfriend. Read the other post for details. 2 days later I found out that she was back in my home country with her mom, and I called her dad but he couldn't say anything, so his friends said that they are still investigating what happened and other nonsense. Yesterday they called my parents and admitted that they sent her and her mom back, but he, her brother and some family friends. I was at work, and they went back before I came home. My parents told me that they were devastated, couldn't stop crying, her brother couldn't walk properly for the shame, and went back home before I came back because they couldn't fame me. I was reasonably mad because I wanted to say a lot of things to them, and also ask a lot of things. But my dad told her father wasn't in his right state of mind, and he was afraid he would do something to himself if he saw me. Yes, in my culture if girl do something like this it will probably ruin the whole family's reputation, and can't show face in public. As for the ring, they don't know if the girl has brought it with her or is it here at their house, but I have been clear about this. I want my ring, not for the value but because that's something I give to a person I thought was my partner, to someone I trusted. Well, for what I know they will marry her to some poor soul back in my country to save what's remaining of their reputation. Well, there's an old say in my country. You spend all your life building up your reputation, but it will take only a moment to ruin it to dust. Finally, I thank all those who have given me advice and helped, even contacting me in private to help me vent. Thank you all, good night. You dodged a bad person, but not fast enough. I'm sorry he turned out to be such a low moral scumbag, at least you got out of the way with only a solid graze. In the meantime, lean on your family and friends. Be open about what happened and remember to learn what lessons you can about red flags, but don't let it change who you are. Keep looking for a better woman and when you find her you will be much happier. Good luck. You are very lucky you found out before you got married. Considering how she treated you, I personally would have to unmask her as the person she really is, go to zero contact with her and her familia. This was not done just to hurt you, it was done with malice and premeditation that was meant to embarrass you. Good luck. You seem to be from India, don't try to shame her parents please. You know how our society is, she has done something terrible and the worst punishment she deserves is her breaking up with you. Please talk to her parents in good spirits, and politely tell them that under no circumstances will you marry their daughter and not to bother you again and go to total zero contact.